What's the motherfucking deal, YouTube? This your boy, Dante _YT, man. Please hit that comment, that like, and that subscribe button. If you're new, we on our way to 4K subscribers, man. So, like I say, being a little patient, not gonna rush, one day at a time. Like I say, appreciate everybody that support my streams, support what regardless if I play Madden, play 2K. I appreciate all the love and the support. Appreciate all the members that join the channel. I really appreciate y'all so much. So is that. Let's get into it again. Shout out to everybody that support my channel. This team only had 4 victories last year, but if you look at this team is kind of like the wild card for me in the NFC. They probably in a good there, also in a good division with their top 2 team. For the top 2 teams in that division is they're gonna have to go through. But like I say, regardless if they trade this a certain receiver, if they trade them or don't have them, if they have them, it can make a huge impact on how their season is. If they don't have them, I mean, I think they still can get over. They can still get over 4 wins. They're too talented. Like I said, their receiver, Riley. Calvin Ridley came along last year. He turned into a stud. Russell Gage had some big games. Todd Gurley is not pretty much stays hurt too much. The offensive line is pretty decent. Matt Ryan, most of those games, like I say, the Atlanta Falcons lost last year wasn't because of the offense. It was because of the defense. The defense was pure trash last year. They lost most of the games they lost. They were in the game. If you look at that game against Dallas last year, how they blew the game. They scored I believe they scored 39 points and still lost the game. No way in hell you should lose a game. If you score 39 points, there's no way in hell you should lose a game. The Julio Jones drop pass in that game, like I say, completely rattled them. I think they end up scoring a touchdown anyway. Scoring a field goal. They got a field goal about it on that possession, but Julio Jones dropping a touchdown on a trick play that Russell Gage threw the ball perfectly and just hits Julio Jones right in the hands. He didn't catch it. Then the outside kick where everybody from Atlanta just looked at the football, and Dallas ends up getting the ball and scoring on, I think, a field goal. Scoring on a field goal, that kind of upset most of the games last year they lost. They were in a lot of games. It seemed like since Atlanta lost that Super Bowl, they have been the curses team. Their team has been cursed, but the defense is just the defense is just not good. Keanu Neal got hurt last year. He left. He went to Dallas. I mean, the defense, the running game, they got a good defensive lineman. They got the potential of good cornerbacks. They just can't stop anybody. They just can't stop any. The secondary is pretty bad. They had injuries all over the place. This team has the potential to be a wild card team, a playoff team. But like I say, it just depends on the defensive side of the ball. We know they can put up points offensively. Defensively, they don't stop anybody. Offense, they got the offense to keep pace with anybody. Defensively, hey, I don't know what it is. Defensively, it be wide open receivers across the field, all over the field. The run defense is pretty decent, but the secondary is not good. So they have intentions improvement. I think they the second best team in their division. We all know the Buccaneers, who's the Super Bowl champions, got everybody coming back. They're the number 1 team in their division. The Saints are the number 2 team in their division. The quarterback situation is kind of iffy for me again for the Saints. I'd rather trust my thoughts with Taysom Hill more than I trust Jameis Winston. Ian Book think he needs to sit out maybe 1 year, a couple years. I don't think he needs to be thrown in the fire. This is gonna really depends on the Saints. Is gonna between these 2 teams. It's kind of up and down, but like I say, I trust the Saints way more than Atlanta. I think it'll be a while before Atlanta be a Super Bowl contender again or try to even compete for this division again. But like I said, they got too much talent, and adding Kyle Pitts, the tight end that can play receiver, but definitely give them a spark on offense. I just believe Matt Ryan. He was good last year. But like I say, the defense was the reason why they were down. They blew a lot of games. They were in a lot of games. It just depends on what happened to Julio Jones, man. Julio Jones. I'm not saying Julio Jones keep them irrelevant because they still have a quarterback. Matt Ryan still is a pretty decent quarterback. But like I say, if they keep Julio Jones and don't trade Julio Jones, then I see them. They can kind of be the wild card of the NFC and trying to sneak their way in the playoffs. So right now, 4 wins last year. They're gonna definitely go over 4 wins. I do not see them winning 4 games again. I think the offense, like I say, the offense is gonna keep them in a lot of games. Offense is gonna win them some games, but damn, if you can't stop anybody on defense or get the big stops when you need to, that is tough. They lost a close game to the Detroit Lions last year. They lost that close game. And when Matt Trader kicked a field goal on a touchdown with Matthew Stafford, they lost. That's a tough game that they lost. I mean, it's just a mess on defense. The offense is not the problem for the Atlanta Falcons. It is the defense. They need to get the defensive side of the ball cleared up. But I think they're the third best team in the NFC South. They're the third best team, no doubt. They can be a playoff team, but I'm gonna go over 4 wins. That's definitely an over. I don't think they're gonna win 4 games again this year. I think they're gonna be over 4 wins. So let's get right into their schedule. They got the Tennessee Titans at home first. No matter what that said, Tennessee is going to be a tough team. That running game with Derrick Henry, that is sick. I think Tennessee beat them. Now that was 2 years ago when they beat them. Okay, that was 2 years. I remember that when they beat the dog shit out of Atlanta. They got the Miami Dolphins. They could sneak up and win that game. The Browns is at home, toss up. Philadelphia Eagles, I think the Atlanta Falcons are a better football team than Philadelphia. Well, I can make a case on that. Hold on, guys. My computer kind of froze a little bit. All right, my computer kind of... Okay, here we go. Got it back. Okay, the Eagles, I pick the town. I'd rather have the what you call it, the Tampa Bay. I mean the Atlanta Falcons. Then you got then here they go. They have the Buccaneers, the Giants. I think they're a better football team than the New York Giants. Hold on, guys. Let me go through their schedule. Let me get to their schedule right quick. I don't think that they showed all the schedule for this team. Okay, they open up against Tennessee, Cleveland, the Giants, the Washington football team. They pretty much found out that the Washington football team, I think they're a little better football team than Washington football team, but that Washington football team defense is very good. Their defensive line is very good. The Jets, I think they're pretty much a better football team. You got the Carolina Panthers, definitely a better football team. It's gonna be a toss up between the Saints and them two. I think they can split. The Cowboys. We don't know if Dak Prescott playing. If Dak Prescott doesn't play for the Cowboys, they can be definitely mediocre. They were mediocre goddamn with them. So you never know what kind of football team gonna get out of Dallas. New England, they got all these weapons this year. They have no choice but to be better. They have no choice but to be better than last year. But that's still a toss up. You got Jacksonville. You cannot pick Atlanta. Trust Atlanta against Jacksonville. Their defense, you should be able to. Tampa Bay, Super Bowl team again, the best in their division right now. Carolina, you should be better. San Francisco gonna be a better team, barring no injuries. Detroit Lions, you should. Buffalo, that's tough. And then the Saints, like I say, it's a toss up between them two, but I'd rather pick the Saints because I'd rather just pick the Saints over the Atlanta Falcons because I can trust the Saints way more than Atlanta right now. I just don't trust the Saints in the playoff situation. I just don't trust them at all. Like I say, their quarterback situation is iffy. I say Jameis Winston had his 5 years. He had his chances to show that he could be a great quarterback. He has not shown that. Taysom Hill, the time that he played for the New Orleans Saints, he's undefeated. So I'd rather trust him. And Ian Book is just a rookie. I'm not throwing him under no fires yet. I'm not throwing him in now. So the option I got, if I'm a Saints fan, is just going with Taysom Hill. Got to ride for Taysom Hill. He only had played this year at quarterback. He's a very virtual athlete. He can play tight end. He can play some running back. He can play some receiver. But I'd rather have Taysom Hill at the quarterback position. At least Taysom Hill keeps you in a lot of games. He doesn't turn the ball over. When the pocket breaks down, he knows how to run. He can get up out of the pocket. And he's a big physical dude. So I'd rather ride with Taysom Hill. So, For the Atlanta Falcons, my prediction, four wins, over 4 wins, under and over 4 wins. They're definitely going over 4 victories this year. They're definitely gonna. I'm gonna definitely take the over. I don't believe the Falcons will win 4 games again this year. You never know. We'll see. But I'm definitely gonna take the over on the Atlanta Falcons. That's the end of the video, man. Comment, like, and subscribe on this video. As I get to the, I'm gonna get to the division winners after this video. Thank you guys. Out. Peace.